All right, what's up, y'all? Jerry here, and we are back with another daily live stream. And we're not wasting any time, man. We are getting right into it. We are in a best ball mania. This is number 147 for me. And I gotta say, I'm really happy with some of my early teams and the CLV I've gotten on them, the unique combinations. But with all these injuries going on, man, it really makes me think I might have wished I saved a few more bullets for August. And my goodness, Kenneth Walker goes here at pick six. Of course, we just found out the recent news about Ashton Genty. Sprained ankle. Hopefully, not that big of a deal. Not considered a long term injury is really good to hear because I have a lot of Ashton Genty bags. I know a lot of other people do. So glad to hear he is going to be okay. But I wonder what it was like those few hours when there was a report that he went down and couldn't put any weight on his leg. Where was he going in Best Ball Mania or other drafts? Very curious to hear. Now, this is what I'm going to do. This is actually one combination I have wanted to start a Best Ball Mania with that I haven't. I told myself at pick 12 would be where to do it. So Chase Brown, Derrick Henry is how I'm going to start this draft from pick 12. It's a combination that I have not gotten for the week 17 matchup of Cincinnati and Baltimore. And there's a world where both of these guys could really smash. Now, we let this guy get CD Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley to pick 10. Wow. Very curious to see where Genty goes. I was kind of hoping, okay, he goes at 16 to the team with St. Brown. So that is a pretty unique combination as it is. I would definitely buy the dip. And what's up, chat? How we doing? Jamie. Yo, what's up, Jamie? How we doing? I know he's got the notifications on. That's why he's always in here first. So if you want to be like Jamie, man, go down, put those notifications on, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. We appreciate it all, man. Almost at 600 already. So, hey, can we get to 600? Yo, what's up, Sunday? How we doing? Watching from San Francisco, West Coast crew. That's what we're talking about, man. Up here in Vancouver, West Coast Canada, but still repping the West Coast. Bass Fish for life. How we doing, Jose Rodriguez? Some Bijan Genty teams now, dude. That's the thing, man. It's always good to buy the dip when there's an injury scare. I wasn't able to draft during that like few hours of the news. I saw some screenshots with Mike Washington going at pick 40. I haven't seen any screenshots of where Ashton Genty has gone, but I was kind of hoping for a pick like in the front half of the draft, hoping to get him falling in round two for a unique combination. So unfortunate there, but I still get a team that I've wanted in a best ball mania with Chase Brown and Derrick Henry. So I'm very happy with my start. Jamie just joined 69 little Dalmatian fives. So there's like 30 still available to join with you for $1. Yeah, I'm not doing any of those. Not messing with any of those. Um, I thought about doing the big Dalmatian, the $101 one tonight, but I don't know if I want to do one more of those. I did three of them in the first one. I did one with Candyman the other night. I think that's fine. Genty went in the 100s in a few drafts. Is that true? Did like 6 BBM say and Genty went in the first round in every single one? Okay, well, conflicting. All right, man. Zay Flowers here would be so damn nice. Oh, please give me Zay. We're one pick away right here. Come on, Blue Bear. Oh, he takes Zay Flowers. Damn. That one sucks. Igbuka, I don't love. Waddle, Garrett Wilson, Tet. I'm gonna take Tet on this one. And who else do I want with him? JMO. I kind of do. I don't have any best ball manias left. Yeah, dude, pull up JMO. Fuck it. Hell yeah, dude. Who's doing it? Yo, what's up, Mr. Mufasa? How we doing? Jamie saying I'm poor, not rich like you. Hey, I ain't rich. Not by any means, dude, but hopefully after these best ball manias, January 4th we can say that we are. All right, JMO, Garrett Wilson, Waddle. Egbuka's falling. Haven't heard anything from his toe injury. Still day to day, week to week. Clearly not day to day, if that was a week ago. But this is kind of around where Egbuka was going most of the summer anyways. At least I have some teams with him like in the late 40s. I know I have some teams with Egbuka and Bijan with like Egbuka around 4. So I'm happy with those. Damn, Genty went at 35 in one of your drafts. Fuck, dude. If he's the guy this year, that's gonna be hard to compete with, man. Damn. Yeah, we in our bag. Not sure if BBMs you won the hundreds. Looks like it happened on DK. Washington went at 50 in the same draft. That's wild, dude. Curious to see where they go in this after we find out that it's a sprained ankle. When I first read left practice couldn't put any weight on his leg, it's kind of the first thing I thought of. Like it's probably just a sprained ankle. If you've sprained your ankle before, like an actual sprain, dude, that shit hurts. Like that shit hurts a lot. And yeah, you can't walk even a little bit. But could very well miss the start of the season now. So for the eliminator, that's really, really bad. I'm actually very curious to see what I have of Genty in the eliminator. I do think it's a lot. Let's see. Genty, 10%. Okay, actually not as much as I would have expected, to be honest. I have more in tournaments. So I guess that's a good thing. Christian Watson, 52. Damn, these receivers are getting pulled up. If I can get Parker on the way back somehow, I would love it. Pulled up Jameson Williams to pick 37, and I feel great about it. Sanka may only do a few more BBMs. I only have a few more left to do, so I'm in the same boat as you. Still has to be the guy week 17. He does have a great matchup, so he very well could be. And yo, what's up, Mark Curry? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all. The Parker Washington dream is still alive. The guy before me has Zay Flowers, so I don't think Lamar would come back to me, but who knows? Bayshell Tutenhoff at 56. He's been slipping a little bit. Don't love the price. Judkins, Bucky would be interesting. If I could get 2 of these top 4, that would be great. Parker goes. Don't love that. Would I take Marv? I would consider Marv. Unless I want to double tap receiver at the next turn. There goes Judkins. Bucky or Lamar is going to be on this team. And Lamar gets taken, so Bucky Irving, don't have a lot of him. Pick 60, I'm fine with. TreVeyon Henderson is here too. Do I want both of these guys and just stop at 4 running backs? Or I take a Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison or TreVeyon Henderson? I don't know. The vibes about Henderson are just not great. Yeah, I'm going to take Marv. TreVeyon Henderson goes off right after. That's okay. He definitely could be the guy you need. I could see that. if he really does reach his full ceiling. But when I have Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, I like those three. And with how running back prices are right now, there's a couple guys like really late that I wouldn't mind getting. And with how injuries have been, I don't know, man. It might just be the year where you need those late round handcuffs, you know? So might look at some of those. The way players were huddling around Genty didn't look good. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. I was busy all day. Um, I haven't looked at Twitter. I haven't looked at much. I took a quick peek just to see what's going on, then I got a notification saying that it was a sprained ankle. So that's pretty nice. All right. Ramondre, Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren falling to 69 is interesting. Jalen Hurts off at 70. Jonathan Brooks 71. The Brooks team is kind of getting a little out of control as well. It's been getting out of control, but getting out of control even more. I know we got a touchdown, but like it's literally a 1 yard goal line touchdown in the preseason. Stockton, 18% Genty scared the shit out of you. Sphere ankle sprain could still be 48 weeks. Yeah. It's not going to be good for your advance rates. And it's definitely not good for the eliminator if you were drafting in that. Just found out I have 10% in the eliminator, so not too bad. But man, pour one out for Kurt Rambis. 41%. God damn. I was trying to tell him, man. I was trying to tell him it's too much. All right. Jaden Reed off 78. There's a lot of receivers still here, which I like. Tucker Kraft would be fun to get on this team. I don't have much of him in BBM. Wouldn't mind one more share. Godwin is a receiver I like. Rico Dowdle, a running back I like. I could just get weird, pull up some JCM too, say F the ADP. Has Mike Washington gone yet? We're on Mike Washington watch. I have not seen him. Bucky Irving pick 60 is pretty fun too. I'm happy I got that. Now this guy has a tight end. He takes Dowdle, so that sucks. There goes Sutton. Trevor Lawrence is here as a quarterback. I have no need for him. What's this guy going to do? He needs running backs. Is he going to take Kraft? He takes Godwin, which I don't like either because I wanted Godwin. Harvey might be fun on this team. I'm going to take Tucker Kraft. And then I think I might take RJ Harvey. Is there any reason I wouldn't want Harvey? Makai Lemon's here. Blake Corum would be a week 17 with Bucky, I guess. But no, I want RJ Harvey. So after 8 rounds, we have 4 running backs, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey. Wide receivers, Ted McMillan, Jameson Williams, Marvin Harrison, and then Tucker Kraft at tight end. We're definitely going to need to catch up at receiver big time, but I mean, if Tet and Marv hit their ceiling, then it's looking pretty good. This freebie about to be your 116th best ball mania. 1 share Lamb and Hampton, loaded up on just about everyone else in that range. I'm a little lower on Lamb and Hampton as well. I was taking Genty over Lamb, so how much Genty do I have? Um, I think I have like 15% in tournaments and then 10% in the Eliminator. And we're on DeJean Stribling watch too. Wow. Pick 91 for DeJean Stribling. I think I'm out at that price. I think I think under 100 is a little tough to get to. A little tough. Yo, what's up? Kolar Express. All right, what do I want to do at the next turn? I'm gonna need quarterbacks. Bo Nix I could take with Harvey. Jared Goff I could take with JMO. Jordan Love I can take with Tucker Kraft. If I take two of them though, I'm pretty damn thin at receiver. But are the receivers here worth taking, or should I push it and end up with 9? Could very well do like a 2-5-9-2 build on this team. Yo, what's up, Ramby? Pouring one out for you, my friend. Dodge the bullet right there. Austin has 8% in tourneys, 5% in the elim. That's not bad. Honestly, the tournament price doesn't matter too much. It'll just make it a little tougher to advance at first. But for the playoff weeks, you know, should be fully healthy. Just tough for that eliminator, man. Now, what do I want to do at this turn? I need receivers, but are any of these guys worth taking? Casey Concepcion's a player I've wanted more of. What else would I do at quarterback, though? Like, Bryce Young's an option. Sometimes you do get, like, Baker to fall. Maybe we get, like, Darnold and Shaheed if we're in trouble. Maybe we go Golden and Love with Kraft. Got a lot of options, man. Bo next goes. Do I want Matthew Golden, Jordan Love? I think so. Let's take Jordan Love first and think about Golden. No, I want my quarterbacks. I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take Love and I'm going to take Goff. I'm not really in on Golden, and I don't really want to share. I'm okay. I probably have like maybe 1 share in Best Ball Mania. I'm curious to see, but there's a chance maybe like Jordan Love or Baker fell back to me. But with how BBMs are, I'm happy just getting my guys. Let's see how much Golden I have. I have a 1.8%. Like I'm fading this guy so hard. I probably have 0 in Best Ball Mania. Yeah, I literally have 0% Matthew Golden in Best Ball Mania. Now maybe that's bad, but I don't know. I've been fading him. Now, hoping to see these quarterbacks all go off the board. I'm gonna be done at 2 with Jordan Love and Jared Goff, stacked up with JMO and Tucker Kraft. So take Baker, take Shuck, take all these guys. Let me have the receivers. I don't think I have a choice. I need to double tap wide receiver at this next turn. Just going to queue a bunch of guys up. And then we're going to end up with 9. Interesting build, but I think we can pull it off. I mean, Honestly, we could even stop at 4 running backs if we really wanted to, with Chase Brown, Henry, Bucky, Harvey. Like, you could stop at 4. Should be fine, healthy by week 2 at worst. I would say at worst, probably like week 4. Week 4, week 5 at worst. Yo, what's up, Disbranded? With the period. Shouldn't rush him back. We'll see. Yeah, the peptides do make anything possible. Casey Concepcion, 119. That's also another player that I've not taken a lot of. Man, please take Baker. Someone take Baker. If Baker makes it back, I'm not going to be happy with taking Love. But this guy is 1. This guy is 1. The guy before me has 1 with Godwin as well. And Kenny Gainwell. There goes Andrews. Didn't want him. You can have him. All right, what are we doing? Take your quarterback, Fantasy Grinder. He takes the missile. There goes Debo. And there goes Baker. Okay. I'm happy Baker Mayfield got taken. Now, I'm taking Shaheed for sure. And do I want double Carolina receivers? Or do I want Denzel Boston? Coker, Boston. I think I'd rather just have Coker. We have Tet and Coker on the same team. I'm okay with it. Jordan Love, Jared Goff at quarterback. Running backs, Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey. Wide receivers, Tet McMillan, Jameson Williams, Marvin Harrison, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Coker, with Tucker Kraft as our tight end. It's coming together. I think I will be happy that I just took Love and Goff right there. And what I might do is I might even just look at Bryce Young with my next pick. Queue up a guy like Keenan Allen too. And then I can stop at 4 running backs, and just say, fuck it. Chase Brown, Henry, Bucky, Harvey. Like, those are 4 good enough running backs. And going to queue up these receivers as well. Tyler Shucks still on the board past 140. Big faller right there. How much do you profit every season from these? I mean, full transparency, it's really hard to profit. I've played 4 seasons of best ball before. 3 out of 4 of my seasons, I've lost money. 1 of them, I won a lot of money, or like a good amount of money. So, like, the odds are against you all the time. And the more teams you do, the harder it is to make profit in a way, just because you're spending more money, but then you also have more chances of, making a ton of money. Pretty much just play with whatever you're okay with completely losing is, I think, the best way to approach it. All right. Would I want Bryce Young or would I want a double tap receiver? I'm the only one with Tet and Coker. Like, Bryce Young might just make it back to like 180. It's happened a lot. Although there is one team with 1 quarterback, another team with 1 quarterback, 3 teams with 1 quarterback. I don't need 3 though. I think Jacoby Lane would just be a fun pick. I also have Derrick Henry, but the guy with Lamar and Zay Flowers is right in front of me. There goes Keenan. There goes Trey Tucker. 2 players I really would have liked. And there goes Jacoby Lane. Damn. Hmm. Man, wide receivers get really gross later. Taking Dontavian Wicks. Maybe I just take another tight end right here too. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to take Dalton Schultz. I'm taking Dalton Schultz because he gives me the week 17 matchup with Green Bay as well. Terrence Ferguson, I was considering, he got snatched up right after, but I have a ton of Terrence Ferguson in round like 18. And I'm actually really low on Dalton Schultz. Plus, getting Schultz and Kraft makes me feel like I can stop at 2 tight ends. So if Bryce Young falls back to me, that would be fantastic for a third quarterback. If I just have Love and Goff, I am okay with that. And probably going to be looking at 9 receivers on this team. Wish you clicked Keenan more earlier on. Yeah, I have a decent amount, more so in the Eliminator, which I think he's a better pick in. If you didn't have 33% Bernard, you would have more than 15% Keenan. Yeah, a lot of people like the Jeremy, man. Might take a blinker and draft this freebie on your phone if you're gonna draft another. I don't think I'm gonna do another BBM. I think I might hop on over to DraftKings after this draft because I only have 3 more Best Ball Manias left. And there's 2 people I need to do a Best Ball Mania with. And then my last one will be with myself. All right, receivers going. Bryce Young is still there. There's hope. And I think I'm just taking receivers the rest of the way. I really might. We'll see. I mean, if Kalen Black is there, that's my dude. There's not really any late round clicks I would want to make. Oh, dude, is this the Greg Dortch team? Yo, is this a Greg Dortch Best Ball Mania team? Round 18. It actually might be. This might be the Greg Dortch team. Greg Dortch is kind of sick, dude. Someone talk me out of it. Someone tell me not to take Greg Dortch. Round 18. I'm really tempted. I'm going to take him out of my queue right now before I accidentally auto draft him. Bryce Young is still there. We're 5 picks away. All of these guys have 2 quarterbacks. This guy has 1, though, in Brock Purdy. So maybe he would take Bryce Young. If we don't get him, not the end of the world. Caleb Douglas would be a fun click on this team. Could still look at a third tight end, maybe. There goes Bryce. Malachi Fields, kind of a fun rookie. There goes Jaden Blue. I would take Caleb Douglas for sure. Okay, Barner goes. It's really the only tight end I would have considered. Caleb Douglas is here. I like that. Do I just take Kalen Black as my RB5? Or do I want a third tight end? It's kind of just get your guy season, right? Yeah, it's get your guy season. We'll go 5 running backs on this team. I'm cool with my 2 quarterbacks. I'm cool with my 2 tight ends. I know it's a little thin, but I don't really build a lot of 2.592s. So let's try it out here, man. We have Jordan Love, Jared Goff as my two quarterbacks. Running backs, Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, and Kalen Black. Wide receivers, Ted McMillan, Jameson Williams, Marvin Harrison, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Coker, Dontavian Wicks, Caleb Douglas, and Tucker Kraft, Dalton Schultz as my two tight ends. I think I'm cool with it. Where did Mike go? Oh, Big Mike Washington. Let's find out. Had to have gone already, right? Am I still scrolling up? 115. Mike Washington sighting at pick 115. All right, now. This is also the guy who took Kenneth Walker at pick 6. And Stribling at 91. So he has a type. Damn, Kyler went 126. Malik Willis 139. Daniel Jones 150. Kind of cooked at quarterback. All right, I'm taking two receivers with my last two picks for sure. Dude, I think I actually might just draft Greg Dortch. I fucking have to, right? No one's trying to talk me out of it, so talking about scrolling the F down. That's what we're doing around here. Is there anyone else like I would genuinely rather have? Like Bryce Lance is interesting right now. I think I've taken him. Yeah, I took him in a BBM the other day though. I think it was yesterday. Not taking Bateman with what's going on. Ted Hurst is an interesting option. Kayshon Boutte, I think, was my number one. And dude, I might just take Greg Dortch. Damn. Just got Genty with Hampton and Puka. That's insane. That's insane. There goes Najee Harris. Kayshon Boutte's going to be my guy. Tempted to take Keon Coleman too. Taking Boutte for sure. Ted Hurst is an option. But I have some rookies. Actually, I just have Caleb Douglas. Do I want Ted Hurst? Maybe I do. Yeah, let's go Ted Hurst. I think that's a better round 18 pick. We actually don't have that many rookies. We have Ted Hurst, Caleb Douglas, and Kalen Black. Only 3 rookies. 2592. Don't build a ton of these. But we have Jordan Love, Jared Goff as our 2 quarterbacks. Running backs, Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, Kalen Black. Wide receivers, Ted McMillan, Jameson Williams, Marvin Harrison, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Coker, Dontavian Wicks, Caleb Douglas, Kayshon Boutte, Ted Hurst. Just a whole lot of names right there. But if like 1 or 2 of these guys break out, then it's a good room. And then tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Dalton Schultz. We're definitely thinner at tight end, definitely thinner at quarterback, but sometimes just the guys you need, you know? Yo, what's up, Newtown kid? How we doing? Genty's definitely not out for the season. No need to worry. And your Genty, Hampton, Puka team, not in BBM, well, that's definitely good to hear. But that's going to be the Best Ball Mania tonight. I'm going to hop on over to DraftKings and I'm going to hop in a Millie Maker. Let me make sure it's the right one. Doing the location thing. It's good. All right, waiting for one. Gonna do a DraftKings draft. There's just not too many left on Underdog that I really want to do. I don't want to do more Best Ball Manias because I only have 3 left, which is wild. All right, we got pick 6 in this one. Curious to see how far Genty goes over here. I think if he's there for me in the second round, I would take him. Like, if he's there for me at pick 19, I think I would take him. Who would I want pick 6? This is full point PPR too, so Christian McCaffrey, extremely valuable in full point PPR. Sounds like his time missing for injuries, it's no big deal, was planned. St. Brown too, I might just take at 6. Getting one of these receivers always feels really good because it is full point PPR and the receivers just seem to go real damn fast. So we'll see how this is on DraftKings compared to Underdog right now. And man, if y'all could do me a favor, go down, hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new. We out here streaming every single day, mostly in the evenings, but having a great time doing it, man. And yeah, messing around with some DraftKings to still get some entries in, not use up all my Best Ball Manias. The Kolar Express asking who my favorite players to draft currently are. JMO. Always love drafting JMO. Colson Loveland. Always love drafting anytime I can get him. Kalen Black, love him. Parker Washington, getting pretty expensive, but still try and draft him at his ADP or if he slips a few spots. Just to name a few. All right, let's see if any wild things happen over here on DK. Sometimes these streaks get pretty wild, but first 4 picks, standard. There goes JSN. I think I am going to take St. Brown. Let's take Amon-Ra St. Brown on this team. Get our Detroit line. Get our first anchor receiver. I mean, he's just a stud. As consistent as it gets, and also capable of just getting massive spike weeks. I mean, 42.2 points, 44.4 points. St. Brown's a stud. There goes CMC. This guy looked like he timed out, so maybe he's on auto. We're going to have to keep a watch out for that. If so, no chance of getting Genty falling back. Hoping he's healthy, man. Hoping it's no big deal. I was really considering taking Genty in my home league draft because it's a 14-team league, and I pick at 13. So I was thinking if he's there at 13, I'm probably taking Genty, but dude, I don't know now. Like, would I still take him? I don't know. This is the contest. You got Genty in the 3rd. Damn. It's definitely the one you want to do it in the Millie Maker. This guy next to us might be on auto, though. We'll have to see. Keep an eye out for where he goes. Damn, Jose Rodriguez got Chase Genty. Dude, fuck. Like, damn. Makes me really wish I had more drafts available for August. I also just wasn't able to draft during that time of day today either, so I kind of would have missed out anyways. Bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Still doesn't mean that's the combination you need, you know. All right, anything crazy going on in this draft? Not really. Justin Jefferson, 11. Kenneth Walker, 12. No Genty sighting. All right, people need to hurry up, dude. These 30-second clocks are insane sometimes, man. Like, we cannot just be taking the full fucking 30 seconds. And then you take Nico Collins. Like, let's speed it up, man. Okay, thank you. That's the one thing, man. Like, going from these 20-second clocks to 30, it feels so damn slow. And 20 rounds, too. So these DK drafts, sometimes I feel like they take a while. Now, AJ Brown pulled up too. Interesting to see these receivers get taken. Makes me happy I took St. Brown. And I don't even think St. Brown Genty would be the most unique thing, but for my personal portfolio, probably still would be. So I would take him. There goes Saquon, 2 picks away. Genty, Achane, Hampton, Henry are all still available. I would kind of much prefer Genty and Achane. Okay, well, there goes Genty. No fall on him. And this guy goes Hampton. So I'll take Achane, full point PPR. Really, really happy with that. St. Brown, Achane, 2 full point PPR studs. Love that. Yeah, that is true. If they come out and say he's out for 2 months, could still drop. I don't know if it'll be that long. I think like 6 weeks is probably a fair timeline. 4 to 6. 4th or 5th round, if that's the case. I don't know. I think it might be like 3rd. I think 3rd round. Not too different on where Genty's going right now. And what contest is this? We are in a DK Millie Maker. So it's kind of DraftKings version of Best Ball Mania. It's $25 to enter, 20 million prize pool, 3 million to first, 2 million to second, 1 million to third. There is 1,089 people in the final though, so it's a massive, massive final. And to advance, it's 2 out of 12, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 12. So actually a little easier to make the finals in DraftKings than Underdog for their flagship contest. Now, I'm staying locked in right here because St. Brown Achane is a beautiful start. Yeah, very, very solid. They have the same bye week, but I do not care whatsoever. There goes Rashee Rice. Didn't want him anyways. Trey McBride, Josh Allen are here. Not really interested in either of them. I think I'd probably want another receiver. Curious to see where Jeremiah Love goes in this too. His ADP's at 36 right now, which feels really, really low. But if Jeremiah Love falls to me in the 4th round, that would be incredible. Now, I think I lean receiver with this next pick. Devonta Smith goes. I really like Zay Flowers. I have a ton of him. There goes McBride. Zay Flowers is pretty clearly the best player available for me. And that's who I'm going to draft. Plus, if we get Lamar in round 5, that just feels so damn good. His ADP is 54, so very possible. But St. Brown, Achane, Zay Flowers, beautiful, beautiful start. Very happy with this. Damn, Love fell to the 5th in your DraftKings contest. Well, Jeremiah Love also suffered an ankle sprain. He seems to be getting penalized for it more than Genty, which is interesting because his happened first. But I will happily buy the dip on Jeremiah Love. If he falls to me in round 4, that would be incredible. Lab McConkey off at 31, Jalen Waddle 33. So I'm happy I have St. Brown and Zay Flowers at receiver. Feels very strong. Very strong way to start it. Okay. Loveland off at 34. He's another player who I would have loved if he fell back to me in round 4. All right, I'm messaging Nez back right now, trying to organize something, get something cooked up. All right, Javonte, ETN off the board, back to back. Jeremiah Love's still there. Keep falling, my king. Now, if he goes, damn, Breece Hall goes at 42 on DraftKings as well. That feels really low, no? Dave Montgomery goes 39. Wow. It seems like players get much more punished for injuries on DraftKings than they do on Underdog. Now we're one pick away. Give me Jeremiah Love round 4. Pretty please. Come on now. You got me holding my breath. If not, I would take Breece Hall. Okay, Jeremiah Love does go. That's unfortunate. But Breece Hall, come on down. Second running back. We have Devon Achane, Breece Hall at running back, and then St. Brown, Zay Flowers at receiver. Feels really good. In full point PPR too, I do expect Breece Hall to catch more passes as well, just because he has Geno Smith as his quarterback, man. And like he had like really big games last year still. Some underwhelming, inconsistent ones, of course, but I don't think his injury is anything serious. And mid round 4 for Breece Hall feels really good for me. Yeah, the ADPs do get wild over here. And Jacobs falling back to me. If Jacobs is there in round 5, I definitely would take him. I'm not feeling the best about Josh Jacobs this year. I thought I would have been drafting him a lot more, and he actually does just go at 45, but I haven't really found myself clicking to him. Emeka Egbuka is still here. Dude, if Egbuka falls back round 5, that would be insane. DeAndre Swift still here. Luther Burden. JMO, Parker Washington. Lamar Jackson is probably like a last case scenario. I think I would much rather get another receiver just because the drop off after this round is so severe. But if there's no receiver available that I like, I think I would just take Lamar. Mike Evans ADP is 59 on DK as well. Mike Evans around 6 would be nuts. But he really might just be cooked. Parker Washington goes 47. Damn. Egbuka did get taken at 46. Burden and Swift went off together at the turn. 48, 49. So we're 4 picks away right now. Devontae Adams goes. That's okay. I wanted him the least. Y'all know who I want the most. He might be teammates with our first round pick, and I'd be happy to have them both on the same team. You can have Tootin. Aw, damn, JMO goes. Okay, I think Lamar might just be the pick. Terry McLaurin's here. I don't really know how I feel about Terry, man. I don't feel the best about Washington right now. I was more optimistic early on, but have not felt the best as it's gone on. There goes Tootin. I think Lamar still is just the best pick. Bucky goes, so Terry, Watson, Rome, Mike Evans are some receivers available, but I want Lamar. Lamar just feels like you can't go wrong there, man. If he stays healthy, you can't go wrong with Lamar in round 5. Yeah, my two running backs definitely going to be catching the ball a lot. Really good in this. I don't know how you feel about Jordan Tyson, but been seeing him in the 11th, the 13th multiple times today. I'd probably take him around 140, 150. Maybe 130 on the right team. And yo, what's up, Garage? GMs. What a day, dude. It was wild, dude, because like I wasn't even looking at my phone. Like I was busy all day and did not look at my phone like whatsoever. I saw like a little glimpse, a notification that Genty got like hurt or something, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I quickly like clicked on Twitter and I see everyone like pretty much having a funeral for this guy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then like an hour ago or whatever, get a notification saying, okay, he sprained his ankle. Like, thank goodness, dude. But yeah, don't need those scares. We don't need those scares, man. Deebo Samuel went at 58. Bro, what the fuck? Welcome to DraftKings. Deebo Samuel gets drafted before Mike Evans. Bro, that's wild. If I get Judkins or Mike Evans on the way back, that would be incredible. I'll queue up Marvin Harrison as well. I don't really like Brian Thomas, man. Oh, dude, the rest of these prices are disgusting. Ew. I don't really like Carnell Tate. I don't need another quarterback. Brian Thomas Jr., I don't like. Although maybe he's clickable now because Jacoby Myers apparently like got hurt or jammed his thumb or injured something. I don't know. It's too much to keep up with, man. It's getting ridiculous, these injuries. Like it's ridiculous. All right, 2 picks away. There's 2 guys I want. I want Judkins. I want Marv. Come on, man. They're just milking the clock, making me sweat it. Take a quarterback or Jonathan Brooks. There you go. Jaden Daniels goes. So I have to choose Judkins or Marv. Um, I think it's just Judkins based on ADP. I mean, 67 for Judkins is just nuts. I have to take him at 67 for sure. Yeah, that's definitely the right pick. Lamar Jackson at quarterback, running backs Achane, Brees Hall, Judkins, and then St. Brown, Zay Flowers at receiver still. Like St. Brown and Zay Flowers should really be hitting my lineup every week, especially if I'm investing so much in Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson in that stack. And St. Brown's as consistent as it gets, so we're cooking at receiver still, man. We can catch up. All right, Carnell Tate goes 68. He's been falling a little bit. Probably should be falling a little bit. Jalen Warren 69. Nice. Marv is still there. Maybe there's a chance, man. But Chris Godwin would also be a really nice pick with my next selection. Damn, Stribling's rising even more. I did a DK draft yesterday And Stribling's ADP was 99, and it's already up to 94. Holy fuck. That's wild. Brian Thomas Jr., if he falls back to me at 78, I would certainly take him. Him or Chris Godwin, I would feel the best about. There goes Brian Thomas. Drake May is still here too. I mean, if Drake May is just there and Chris Godwin's gone, I would just take Drake May. It's just best player available at that point. Figure out the rest later. Trevor Lawrence gets taken before Drake May. Yeah, the squad is coming together nice. And yeah, people love their Stribling over here. All right, there goes QJ. Michael Wilson, ADP of 72 is also insane. Damn. Godwin goes. Damn. Gross. I might just punt. Might punt more. Take Tucker Kraft. I know these like middling tight ends go higher as well. So let me take Kraft. Let me take Kraft. Not someone I've had much of, but I'm okay pushing receiver with St. Brown and Zay Flowers. We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. We can even take like 10 on this team, or 9, because it's 20 rounds. So we'll figure out the rest later. Would have really liked Chris Godwin, especially full point PPR. DK Metcalf, like he's okay, but I think there's better picks. In full point PPR, I think I would actually just prefer Michael Pittman straight up. There goes Michael Wilson, far too expensive. Dak Prescott, you can have him. To the team with CeeDee Lamb makes sense. All right. Happy I took Lamar, though. Justin Herbert went at 63. And then the same guy takes Jalen Hurts at 82. He also took Deebo Samuel at 58. So it's definitely some stereotypical DK drafters up in here, which we like to see. We like to see. Would like to see these guys pick a little quicker though, man. Milking these 30-second clocks is outrageous, especially when you're at the turn. Taking like a full minute to make a pick. Come on now. I will say though, like on Underdog, I really wish that they had 30-second clocks for like high stakes drafts. Anything like $100 plus, I feel like should have the 30-second clocks. That would feel much better. There goes Casey Concepcion at 84. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow. And then Cortland Sutton 85. Get your guy season is here, dude. This is wild. Saw a guy earlier go Allen at the 2-3 turn, then Burrow Williams at the 4-5. Damn. That's draft. Oh my god, dude. Keenan Allen at 87. What are we doing? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. It's very, very generous of you. Now, receivers, I like Jaden Reed. RJ Harvey's still here, which is very interesting. But I think I need the receiver more. I need Jaden Reed more. Stephon Diggs goes. Harvey's here, who I like, but Jaden Reed, we need the receiver. Let's not play ourselves here. We have Tucker Kraft as well. So maybe we'll look at Jordan Love as our QB2 on this team for the little Green Bay double. Kind of like it. And there goes Blake Corum. off at 92. Oh my God, dude, these 30-second clocks are killing me. Wandale at 93. These prices too. I'm really trying to take them in because they're so different, man. There's a lot of players that are just really, really pumped up. And then a lot of like the guys who are questionable, injured, are just so far down. Like Manungai's ADP's 119, Chuba 114, Makai Lemon 110, Alec Pierce 109. Damn. Would I take Stribling with my next pick? Honestly, on this team, probably. If not, I think I might look at another running back. JCM, Mason. Two of these guys I like. Michael Pittman's a good option at receiver as well. But there's a chance he falls back to me with that Q tag. I can also get running back later, whereas receiver gets a little tough. So I think I might prefer Michael Pittman over JCM if both are there. Stribling falling to me would be crazy though, because that never happens. And there goes JCM as well. So the two running backs we were considering both off the board. That's okay. Very happy with the three that I have still. And I do just need to catch up at receiver bad. Purdy off the board. Am I going to get Stribling? I'm taking him or Michael Pittman. Jordan Addison is still here too, but honestly, this team, I think I would prefer Pittman. But let me get Stribling, dude. 102. Crazy fall. All right, he gets taken, of course. Let's take Michael Pittman. I don't think the injury is anything serious. See if there's any news on it. Hamstring issue. Don't love to hear that, but no concern regarding Pittman's status for that week 1 contest. So that's good at least. Been feasting on Lemon and DK. Dude, the 110s for Makai Lemon is insane. Creekery, 14% Genty bag still alive. Also, DK promos start later today. I haven't heard about any promos or looked into any, but probably should. I like free things. Love free money. Now, I'm really curious to see what this guy does. He's the one who went Keenan Allen at 87. Goes golden. He also went Deebo Samuel at 58, which is a choice. An interesting choice. Don't you think that's a good spot to diversify your bags and go Addison? Pittman feels like a PPR floor play. Addison feels like more live for spikes. Yes. I just don't like Addison that much and don't like the Minnesota passing offense that much. And his line's probably going to be like over under 3.5 catches a game. Like when you look at his numbers from last year, they're not good for best ball. Might have a couple spikes, but Michael Pittman also had some spikes. Like Michael Pittman had games with 23, 23, 20, 19. It's pretty damn good too. And yo, we got Slittle becoming a new YouTube member. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining the I Just Want to Support squad. It's only $1. Made it as cheap as we can. Just, man, if you want to support, I really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Damn, dude. And 10 gifted memberships. Damn. Yo, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Slittle. For the 10 gifted memberships, man. If y'all got one, definitely thank our friend in the chat. Appreciate you very, very much. All right, now we're 2 picks away. We still got to stay locked in. Jared Goff is here. Could just take him with St. Brown. But Lemon, are there still quarterbacks available? No, I just need Goff, dude. I need Goff. Goff falls 15 picks as well. Let's not get carried away. Let's just take Jared Goff. Jordan Love's already off the board too. And then we can just get receivers the rest of the draft. We're done at 2 quarterbacks for sure. We can probably get 3 tight ends because this is 20 rounds. But we can catch up a receiver, man. We got St. Brown. We got Zay Flowers. We're chilling. Keep up the great content. Been popping in the stream in the evenings. Hey, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Very, very generous of you. And to all the people who received the gifted membership, hey, say thank you to our boy. Appreciate it very much. And yeah, the evening streams are fun. Fun times for sure. I'll be streaming in the evening this upcoming week as well. Last year was an outlier for Addison because of 9. Addie's first 2 years better representation, in your opinion? I agree too. But it's also with like Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold, right? Like those were very receiver friendly quarterbacks. Whereas Kyler Murray, I'm still very concerned about. Makai Lemon, 121. Damn, fuck. I needed Goff on this team more, though. I did. Definitely did. Now, dude, can I pass on Makai Lemon or Kyle Monangai at 126? Like, that's a pretty crazy price, too, man. Dallas Goedert still here. Love Goddard. I think I probably need the receiver first, though. Right? I think so, man. Monangai is nice, but with a potential injury and he doesn't really catch passes, I think I would just prefer my 5th receiver. Like, Worthy's still here. 126 Worthy. Is he going to be healthy? I don't know. But Jalen Coker's here too. I think I'd take Worthy over Coker. There goes Monangai, so we don't have to think about that. Tyler Algier goes. Damn, that's really early. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Worthy. I'm cool with it. Travioli liking the thumbnail. Hey, appreciate it, man. I'm trying new things. Having fun with them. You know. Any feedback is always very welcome too. Really like hearing what people have to say. Constructively. But if you want to just shit on me too, hey, that's your business, man. You're welcome to. But also again, man, thank you to Slittle for the 10 gifted memberships, man. Very, very generous of you. Damn, Juwan Jennings at 130 as well. This guy at pick 10 is just cooking. Cooking. You took Debo 58, Herbo 63, Keenan Allen 87, Emmanuel Wilson 111. What the fuck, dude? Is someone throwing for their buddy in here or something? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting a little bit, but hopefully we can be the one to benefit from it at least. I don't know. Keaton Missile, Marshawn Lloyd. Damn, dude. Some of these names going early are wild. Tyler Shuck and Baker Mayfield are still here. Wow. I'm queuing up Jalen Coker. Would love him on this team. Juwan Johnson. would be a really nice second tight end as well. There goes Chris Rodriguez. I was just about to put him in the queue. Jacoby Lane. I do have Lamar, but Jacoby Lane at 139 feels aggressive. I would really like Coker the most. Woody Marks goes. There goes our boy, the cokehead. Unfortunate. Um, do I just take Jacoby Lane? Like he's the top available receiver even. You know what? Fuck it, dude. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's live a little. Let's live a little. What happened to my mouse? Why is it tripping out? No, dude. This can't happen right now. Okay, there we go. I don't know why my mouse is fucking tripping out, man. Would not have been happy with that. Just drafting shippers and our mouse decides to fuck us. Not cool. Really happy I started this draft with St. Brown. Just the wide receivers get so pushed up right now. It's ridiculous. Damn, dude. Slittle got shucked to fall to him in the 18th round. Bro, what the hell? Yeah, no wonder you got the money to gift some memberships. You getting falls like that, man? Free money. And yo, what's up, Willis? How we doing? Hashtag live a little. That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. Baker Mayfield at 144. This guy at the one spot is getting some insane value. Damn. There goes Juwan Johnson, 143. Terrence Ferguson, 146 as well. Damn, dude. Like, I would have really liked Juwan. Mark Andrews is still here, though. I mean, Mark Andrews, 150. That's a fine price. And there's like no more receivers. And we need a lot more. Guess we're pushing them. We have 6, though, so we've caught up pretty well. I mean, if Mark Andrews is there at 150, I'm going to take him. We'll just go with the Omega Ravens stack. All right. Let's take Mark Andrews. That's an easy pick. Even though I'm lower on Mark Andrews, 150, like really? We have Lamar Jackson stacked with Zay Flowers, Jacoby Lane, and Mark Andrews. I mean, if the Ravens passing game's just good this year, then team fucks. It's crazy to think we took Jacoby Lane over Mark Andrews, man. Yeah, DK drafts are crazy. They really are. And yo, what's up, Matt? How we doing? Fantasy Fitness. Shout out to you, man. Happy Sunday. What's good? Hope you've had a nice weekend. Draft some good teams too. Damn, Cooper Kupp 154. This guy at pick 10 is cooking. Absolute cooking. All right, what else do I need? I could stop at 2 tight ends if I want to. I mean, I have Tucker Kraft and Mark Andrews. If I want to stop at 2, I could. I'm going to need to dip my toe into running back again soon. I have Achane, Brees Hall, and Quinshawn Judkins. Honestly, 3 players who I don't draft that much of. I'm underweight on all 3 of them, but the values that I got them, man, like late 2, Achane, 4th round Brees, 6th round Judkins. Like, what are we doing, man? 3 years ago, pick 10 has a Millie winning team. Are you talking about the guy who's drafting at pick 10? This guy? Heavyweight Khan? Are you saying this guy won the DK Millie 3 years ago? Or just the person who drafted out of the 10 slot? Damn, no wonder he doesn't give a fuck. No wonder dude doesn't give a fuck. Oh, like his team is old. Oh, I got you. Okay, okay. You're saying if he had this team 3 years ago, it'd be a Millie Maker. Gotcha. That sounds that sounds more accurate. Yeah, Keenan Allen, Debo Samuel, studs. Now, if Chig is still there, okay, he is taken. That sucks. Um, I did say I want more running backs. Tajay Spears is there. I like that. Trey Tucker's there too, though. Feels like a tier break at receiver. But I want Tajay Spears. Really like him in PPR as well. Maybe Trey Tucker falls to us. Cyrus Allen. I'm gonna get a ton of volume at wide receiver anyways. So I'd rather just get the running backs that I do like and that fit this team. So if I want to stop at 5 running backs, I can. I think I'll probably look at 6 because it's 20 round drafts. Maybe I'll just look for like Najee Harris and Kalen Black or something. Yeah, definitely not winning the squad with pick 10 this year. I mean, Cooper Kupp on there too. Yeah, cooking. There goes Jacoby Brissett, 165. I am happy that I took Goff at 115, although, I mean, seeing Baker go at 144. I could have taken Baker at 139 and backstacked him, so I don't know. I would have taken Mekhi Lemon probably if it wasn't for Jared Goff. Who knows if that would have been better or not. Wouldn't have had Jacoby Lane though. And still got Worthy. Trey Tucker does go, so we don't get him falling back, but I still do feel like Spears was the right pick. And man, now it's just get your guys season. It's just get your guys season down here. I have to think if I want a third tight end or not. Definitely not with this next pick. I think I'm wide receiver no matter what with this pick. No running backs worth taking. Ryan Flournoy, Adonai Mitchell. Looking at one of you. And who would I prefer? I mean, I do just like Ryan Flournoy more. I don't have much Adonai Mitchell, but I've been getting such good reports. He had some really big games last year. But Ryan Flournoy playing on the Cowboys, I kind of just like that offense a hell of a lot more. Adonai Mitchell could lose his job as the number 2. And the number 3 in Dallas, probably more important than the number 2 on the Jets anyways. Unless, do I want to take Trey Harris? Trey Harris could be interesting. We can get some good reports, but I think Flournoy is just a better pick. So I'm going to take Ryan Flournoy, wide receiver 7 for my team. We have St. Brown, Zay Flowers, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Xavier Worthy, Jacoby Lane, and Ryan Flournoy. Going to be getting at least 9, maybe even 10 receivers. Maybe like a 2, 6, 9, 3. I think that's 20 rounds, right? 2, 6, 9, 3. Yeah. Yeah, that math's out. That math is mathin'. We will math that out. All right, Braylon Allen gone, Trey Harris gone, Aaron Rodgers gone. Would have really liked Chig at 163. That would have been fun. Gadsden still goes at 159 to who other than pick 10? Fernando Mendoza 178. Take all the quarterbacks, man, because I'm definitely done with my 2. Now, Tight ends, AJ Barner is definitely the guy I like the most still. I can wait on a third tight end though. Like I still have Tucker Kraft and Mark Andrews. I'm not desperate for a third. I'm more desperate for wide receivers that I actually like. Travis Hunter's still here. 187 Travis Hunter's kind of ridiculous. Tank Dell. I don't know about Tank Dell. Whoa, no way. Jaden Higgins is here? Oh, crazy. Okay. There goes Travis Hunter. I would have taken him for sure. Are there any other positions I would want? Running backs. I'll kill Keelan Black. I might take him with my next pick after. I like a lot of these handcuffs. Queue up Najee as well. All right, Caleb Douglas, definitely the player I want if he's there. Let me have him. One pick away. Come on now. Taking your full clock. And takes Jaden Blue. So we're going to take Caleb Douglas as our wide receiver 8. Feels pretty good right there. And then I think I'm going to take a running back with my next pick. And then one more receiver, one more running back. And one more tight end, right? Is that how it works? How many picks do I have left? I have 4 more picks left. Okay. Yeah, tight end, 2 running backs, 1 receiver is what I'm going to look at. So are there any tight ends that I'd be desperate to take right here? Not necessarily. Wide receivers. I mean, there's some options like Omar Cooper's falling like crazy. Vele, Tesla, Booty. I can find receivers I like later though, especially when I only need one more. So I definitely think that my next pick is a running back. Ray Davis, Emmett Johnson, Kalen Black. I'll take one of these guys. I mean, everyone knows Kalen Black's just been my guy, my favorite guy to click. If I have my choice, that's probably who I'm going with. Ray Davis, still an excellent handcuff as well. Emmett Johnson looks like he's probably the backup in Kansas City too, which is very valuable. Any news with Emmett Johnson? Rushed 7 times for 25 yards and a touchdown, brought in 1 of 2 targets for 10 yards in the Chiefs' preseason loss. Yeah, that gives you just about no information. Oh, did Kalen Black get taken? Dude, not cool. Yo, not cool pick 2. Take my guy from me? Not cool. Don't appreciate that. Not very friendly of you. All right, Ray Davis, Emmett Johnson. I'll take one of these guys, whoever's there. Definitely not Jaden Higgins. Kate Otten's still here too. If I want to get Kate Otten as a third tight end. But Freiermuth, Colby Parkinson. I think I just take my running back. Let's go Ray Davis. Feel better about Ray Davis than I do Emmett Johnson. And hopefully one of these tight ends that we like come back to us. Pat Frymuth, Colby Parkinson, David Njoku. I'd probably just get one of these vets. I'm not a Charlie Kolar bro. Evan Ingram been a little intriguing. Darren Waller on the Panthers now. Interesting. Interesting times, man. All right, Ted Hurst off the board. More exciting receivers. It gets so thin down here, man. On DraftKings, round like 19, 20. Keenan Allen used to be a comfortable click. That's long gone. Now we're just fighting for scraps out here, man. Like, I'm going to be stoked if I get Najee Harris. That's where we're at. And, man, if y'all could do me a favor, go down, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. We're streaming every single day, having a great time doing it. So, really, really appreciate all the support, all the feedback. If you could leave a comment after too, helps out a ton. Jalen Knoll 204. Oh man, Najee Harris snipe. Damn, dude, this is the world we're living in where we're getting sniped on Najee Harris. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Justice Hill goes. I really want one of these tight ends with my next pick, and then we'll figure out our last two. In fact, who would I scroll down for at running back? Will Howard, dude. Will Howard's wild. James Conner could be interesting. Nick Chubb is retired. He's still in the player pool. Why is his name this high? What the fuck? All right, Pat Frymuth is here. Easy click for me. Although maybe I should have taken Kayshon Boutte first. Damn, I didn't see Kayshon Boutte was still here. Done at tight end. I'm going to take a receiver with my next pick, and then I'm going to take one running back with my last pick. Why is Jaden Higgins and Ricky Pearsall still in the pool? I don't know. What's up, Listoic? Saying Chris Bell. Chris Bell's an interesting pick. We can put him in the queue. Only reason I would probably be opposed to Chris Bell is because I did take Caleb Douglas. And I don't know if I really want two Dolphins receivers on the same team. But I like the shout. I mean, could even just go for like a Bryce Lance. Elijah Surratt if we want to just lean in even more to Baltimore. I'd prefer Kayshon Boutte, though. Running backs, there's some picks. I wouldn't be opposed to Trevor Etienne even. Or, Malik Davis actually is a really good pick. I think Malik Davis is the best pick right here. Yeah, dude. That's definitely the best pick. Potentially just the RB2 in Dallas. I've been drafting Jadon Blue, so I'm kind of down to get a little bit of Malik Davis. Now, Kayshon Boutte goes. I think I might just take Malik Davis first. Even though he should be there for me. Although, I don't know. He should be there around 18 or around 20. I think I would prefer Keon or Chris Bell. I would take Keon Coleman over Chris Bell just because I don't necessarily want two Dolphins receivers. Yo, Brandon Ayuk is a wild shout right there. Colby Parkinson goes, let's take Keon on this team. Sure. And now we'll take one more running back to end this off. put Malik Davis at the top. And then we'll queue up some other running backs. Trevor Etienne. Queue him up. Is like Seth McGowan gone yet? It's an interesting pick. He's there too. Should just be the Indy backup. So Seth McGowan's a pretty interesting click round 20 on DraftKings. I think I'll just take one of these guys. Whoever's there. But Malik Davis, definitely the player I want the most. Yeah, probably in this order. But let's recap the team. We have Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff as our two quarterbacks. Running backs, we have Devon Achane, Breece Hall, Quinshon Judkins, Tajay Spears, Ray Davis, and then probably Malik Davis. So, hey, a little Davis on Davis action to end it off. And then wide receivers, we have St. Brown, Zay Flowers, Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Xavier Worthy, Jacoby Lane, Ryan Flournoy, Caleb Douglas, Keon Coleman. I think it works. Pretty serviceable. And then tight ends, we have Tucker Kraft, Mark Andrews, and Pat Freiermuth. I like it, dude. Team's good. Like, we have 9 receivers, and we still have St. Brown and Zay Flowers. Like, we're chilling at receiver. And we'll take RB number 6, and that'll do it. Yo, what's up, Wilson? How we doing? Happy Sunday, man. If you're starting your work week tonight, man, respect to you. Shift work, not easy. All right, let's take Malik Davis. But come on, click him. It's lagging. All right, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I love you. Joy's beautiful. And we're going to end this.
Hey, damn it. Hey, down. Hey, boy.
Yo. Oh, dude, I just fell off my stool too. Yo, what a way to end this stream. Okay.